So let me tell you a story about one of the first experiences I had to try to change my way of thinking. So I was lucky enough to play soccer in college, and I played forward, and getting out of hand here. So I played forward, which usually I'm standing in this area, and I get the ball and go down and I take a shot at the goal in this area. Well, there was one game we were playing in, and the other team had the ball shooting down here at our goalie. So I was hanging out here at midfield, and I noticed that the goalkeeper was coming clear out into this area for the other team instead of staying back in this area. So I actually, the next time I caught a pass, I just, without thinking at midfield, turned around and shot. And if you saw the Women's World Cup a couple years ago, Carly Lloyd, how many of you watched that game? Carly Lloyd, the Women's World Cup, won the World Cup. This is kind of what happened. Go ahead, Paul.
Fantastic start by the USA.
So not only was that an amazing goal from half field, it also was the third goal she had scored in the first 15 minutes of the game. Now, this happened in 2015. You can see the shot from midfield all the way over the keeper's head and into the goal. An unbelievable shot. Nobody shoots goals from half field. So I like to think, in my own little world, I scored my goal back in 1988. So with technology today, I'm thinking Carly Lloyd somehow saw my video on YouTube and then copied it. Because we won a national championship too, not quite a World Cup, but hey, all right, you can laugh at that, that's just being funny. But the whole point is to try to think differently, do things differently than what everybody else is doing. So as Einstein says, you know, we can't solve the same problems today with the same way of thinking, all right? And that's true. We see it in the home show today. You can walk up and down the aisles and see all these new technologies. Walls are now built out of foam with concrete in the middle. There's steel stud walls with foam encased around them. There's solar panels. Holy cow, how many solar companies are here today? Have you seen that? It's like energy drinks were about 6 or 8 years ago. Everybody was doing that.